And then one of the most misunderstood verses in all of Scripture, verse 13. No temptation has overtaken man, but God is faithful, who will not allow you to be tempted beyond what you're able, but with the temptation will also make the way of escape, that you may be able to bear it. Now, 1 Corinthians 10:13 is one of the most misquoted, misapplied scriptures of all. What people do is they take 1 Corinthians 10:13, and what do you hear people say? Well, God won't give you more than you can bear. Wrong. Terrible theology. Look at 2 Corinthians 1:8. I don't have that on the screen. Just listen to this. This is Paul writing just not that long after 1 Corinthians. For we did not want you to be ignorant, brethren, of our trouble which came to us in Asia, that we were burdened beyond measure, above strength, so that we despaired even of life. That sounds like he's been given more than he can bear. He's despairing even of life. Right? Amen? Let me just clarify. God will absolutely give you more than you can handle. And he does that so that you will learn to depend on his faithfulness. Let's look at this verse, verse 13. No temptation has overtaken you. That is in the context of the 12 verses that preceded it, where Paul is saying, don't be tempted and don't be going into the temptation to sin. He's saying, look, you're going to be tempted with sexual immorality. You're going to be tempted to idol worship. You're going to be tempted to complain. You're going to go into these temptations, but God's faithful. God won't allow you to be tempted beyond what you could bear. And because God's faithful, he will provide a way out of the temptation to sin. That's what he's talking about. He's not saying that God won't give you more than you can handle. He's saying God will not leave you in the temptation to sin. And God will not leave you because God is faithful. But what we do is we take a verse, 1 Corinthians 10:13, that's all about the faithfulness of God, and we make it all about us. And we say, God won't give you more than you can handle. You sure must be strong if God's given you all that. That is so man-centered. That is all about us. Look at how strong I am. God's allowing me to bear up all these trials. That is terrible theology. That verse is talking about the faithfulness of God to deliver you from the temptation to sin.